Visible.
Where the heck is superheroes?
If we were all invisible. Good lord.
There it is.
I still think the best
Superheroes is
weekly
the Ninja
UHC
Star.
we ever did was when James was invisible and he's up against Comp and there was a pillager tower at 0-0.
That was really good.
Comp had like 30 pillagers chasing after him. That's the best one. That was the best.
It's peak comedy.
It was.
Alright. Superheroes. Are we good?
Yee. No, guess
No, we're
apparently
not. Are we
You
good?
didn't change your color to yellow.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Not good.
Not good. Now we're good.
Okay, now we're good.
I feel bad that I'm only here for second games. Sakana's only done the first games.
Yeah.
First days, I'll be here for the first game. I'll play with Sakana. But it's the time zones, man.
Oh, congrats, Jloose.
Oh,
actually, that's a good thing. I'm gonna win.
No.
You're probably gonna win anyway, so it's just official.
Cheese is the best UHC player in this call.
It's not what the rankings say. Although Cheese doesn't have the minimum requirement anymore.
Since Cheese started hosting these, I think she's won more than half of them.
I've won quite a few.
You won the first one today.
Thank goodness there was no fall because
I
spawned on top of a tree and I broke the first block of wood. And I just went right to the bottom because it was vein miner. It's like that clip of the person vein mining the gravel over lava in the Nether.
That was good.
That was good editing. It just freezes with like the spooky noise. There she went.
There she blows.
Do you know if you're invisible this time, Cheese?
I do know. I looked. I made sure.
Wait, did Cheese not
I
know
remembered.
she was invisible when you were Cheese?
No, not until Phil saw me. And I was like, oh! Because I was wearing boots. Listen, half the time, as soon as we start, I instantly forget everything that was turned on.
But there's an
So I don't
icon
think
in the
about
top right corner, Cheese.
I'm not gonna lie. Like,
I'll look at the
already
corners.
forgotten that I have extra words.
I'm gonna starve in the desert.
Don't starve.
Starve together.
What a good game.
The other thing that made Kurt's UHC videos so great was he's like the only person that did like the previously on Minecraft Ultra Hardcore every time, put that much effort into it.
Now, Garda.
That is good.
Yeah. What?
For UHC 66, you need to start it off with previously on UHC, and then me bitching out at the end of 65 about the border. And then, these are the new rules.
These are the new rules. I don't think I have any recordings of you because you didn't go to the main call and the recording.
I did not want to hear Black Belt.
Previously. I mean, how about the if I ever win, I'll do a previously on because it's not like anyone that watches
it'll happen.
It's not like anyone that watches isn't going in knowing what's happened already in UHC, so it's not like spoilers. And I'll do a previously of like the previous 30 UHCs and me dying. That's what I'll do. Man, there's some great ones. Like I can't for when Kurt was a Zisto, and the episode Zisto died, the previously on was just the two of them saying "indeed" over and over again. And then after an episode, he had like the photo of Zisto and candles, and was like playing taps. So good, so good. Like how could you not root for the man that's doing all of this? I'm pretty sure all the other Minecrackers are always rooting for Kurt too. Like Nebris is like a fan. He's always commenting Kurt's videos and stuff. Yeah, those were fun days.
I definitely feel like I should be watching Kurt more than I do. It's like a blunt humor that I just love.
Yes, very.
Oh, nice.
It's very good.
Kurt doesn't speak a lot. Kurt doesn't speak a lot, but when he speaks, you should listen. It's gonna be good.
Yes, I mean that was always the thing in the Minecraft server was like, pow with like the one-liners in chat. He would be like, "Oh, another witticism from the master," you know, whatever.
Dex, you're invisible, huh?
Yeah.
Hey! I called dibs. Away with you.
On what?
No! Stop it! I need one!
Oh, you're talking to me. Hello.
Jloose, if you want to watch two great classic Kurt videos, Ocean City Racing and Heavily Armed. The title for Ocean City Racing is the Heavily Armed of racing games. The title for Heavily Armed is the Ocean City Racing of fighting games. just watch those two videos on his channel. Those are, I feel like Kurt is at his best when he's playing just like horrible video games. Like, you know, like get out of here with like your Elden Rings or something. Just give me Kurt playing like the shittiest asset flip Eddie did the week.
Nah, Elden Ring's great.
Like Lumberjack Simulator. Not now, sorry. And remember, every game is every other game. That's the most important
Anything
thing.
compared to Lake?
Exactly, every game. Well, Lake is definitely one of some of his finest work. It's just like the whole like awkward vibe of Lake just perfectly matches with Kurt's whole sense of humor.
End of the year.
Yeah, it's on the New Yorker shortlist. I mean, ooh, it's actually legit good. I still can have Jloose like one of like the 3 songs the radio plays in my head.
Yes.
I love that they reference that in games. She's like, you don't need some new songs. Like, I'm working on it.
Oopsie. I showed this man's house by accident.
How could you?
She's pissed off. She made
What?
me panic.
I'm glad to know that Cheese and Fell are invisible. I think.
So it must be me, right?
Must be.
Must be me. I already have 3 diamonds, dude.
No, you don't.
Yeah, why don't you believe me?
At this time.
How do you do the vein miner?
I didn't turn Vein Miner. I could turn it on.
I was saying vein miner for the trees. Sorry, the timber. I'll have to mine it all out like a peasant.
ridiculous. Mine deep space, animation. What is this?
Help! I'm Doug. Help.
Your dog.
Dog angry.
Yeah, is your dog trying to
Fire.
go after a zombie that attacked you earlier, Fel?
Jloose is here now.
Hey, can we kick him out?
Found a different village already. I don't need you.
No, you're with us.
No, I said I found a different village. I don't need your village.
Oh, okay.
Hit the golem and leave. Actually, I'm gonna do this.
It's not what you see.
I'd made this. I can steal it.
God.
Y'all better start fighting each other.
I got as much health as those two combined. So,
Or Rick.
rigged.
Rigged.
Oh, he's shooting at me.
Rigs of rods.
Doesn't sound very sportsmanlike.
Hey, listen, as someone that got killed by carrots immediately after you were allowed to PvP once,
I mean, in this, we are allowed earlier than the regular ones.
it's true.
Yeah.
Oh no! Ow, screw you. Well, I mean, it's kind of my fault. Take some responsibility for that damage.
Imagine taking damage.
Yeah. I mean, I heard the skeleton, I was like, he can't be right there. He was right there! Viewers can see my viewer. It's always funny to see the underside of a crafting table. It's like, this is wrong. Should not be allowed to see this. Man, did Sal have to mute his dog?
Huh? No. Well,
You're just-
my one was
you're
on
just-
push to talk.
You're just usually more talkative, keeping the
It's just a
conversation
quiet
going.
lad.
I mean, it's just Cheese and Jloose, like, it's just me babbling about whatever the hell
I mean, you should have been here for the last UHC. It was just kind of talking to herself, and me and Cheese just kind of being there.
Yeah, and then she didn't say anything, and it was quiet.
It is a
I think she believes that if she dies, she can't talk.
It's like TTT.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, vote Gmod, everyone. Vote
Yeah.
Gmod.
So I can watch basketball and people will leave me alone.
And for Doc.
No, we won't.
Hopefully Doc will be able to be there.
Doc will be unavailable Saturday.
No.
No. Doc.
Not again.
Stepping
Not like
in.
this.
Doc is the most entertaining Gmod player, and it's not close. You just never know what Doc is going to do.
It's real good.
I can't wait for the whole "Why are you hurt?" to start again.
No.
Yeah, and Mr. Lab Tech who wants to kill everyone.
Why are you hurt, Gardex?
I'm dumb. Bad. It's a fail. That was a nice chunk of iron. So Sakata, if you're watching this, you can talk after you die. It's fine. It's weekly UHC. No one cares. I only logged off that one time because I was mad I died to that raptor, okay? It's fine.
It's very understandable after you die in UHC to be very, very, very,
very angry. yeah, that's an interesting take, Jloose. You want to provide some more?
I mean, I never do that, but others.
Never.
Was I the problem with the Ravager? Probably.
No, it was entirely self-inflicted. 100% my fault. Like, if someone else killed me with the raptor, I wouldn't have been nearly as mad. But I messed up.
Okay, so it wasn't the one where everybody had Ravager.
No, I get most mad when I mess up something I shouldn't have messed up.
Oh, Cardex is often mad.
Hey, now. Hey, it's better to stretch UHCs where I died within like 2 minutes. Within right was the first night set. Man, remember that one where I like went down to a cave and I had no shield, a creeper came at me and I somehow survived it with like 9 hearts? I was like, it's a miracle a second creeper came out and killed me. Oh man.
Today, it's a Christmas miracle.
The other one I was just digging into the side of a mountain. 2 zombies came and I was in the hallway, they were just right on top of me and I had no shield, so I died. Not really. Oh man, my inventory is already crazy. It's crazy.
I'm low on health, Gardex. Can you give me some golden apples?
Oh yeah. Listen, I did win the first Minecraft fan server UHC test that Michael did because everybody else died to PvE. So that's
I want Breon's server. You would see.
Well, it's Breon. I mean,
I killed Black Belt in it. I was happy.
No.
there you go.
I was on Arx's team in a Packer UHC and I didn't kill myself. It's progress.
I'm still of the opinion that this would not have helped on ice, but Flint and Steel against Black Belt, that is a good idea. Just make him have to run through fire to charge at you.
I had a lava bucket, but I mean, I wasn't going to put it on ice.
It
wouldn't
put the idea on ice.
It wouldn't have changed anything. It would just turn immediately to stone.
I don't know.
Just saying, that is an idea that has crossed my mind. Someone charges at you. I feel like good job.
We can't tell.
Oh, I forgot. That was my favorite parts of the previous UHC when I got Iron Man finally for the first time ever, and like no one acknowledged it. That was pretty funny.
That was for the first time.
Yes. Yeah, that was my first time ever getting Iron Man.
I laughed at you saying Gardex is Iron Man.
I was telling Cop, like, the reason nobody else acknowledged it is because they're all pissed that they're so bad I got Iron Man as UHC. They're like, wow, how can we have let this happen?
That's exactly the reason.
That was my first time.
Jloose got sniped by a skeleton that was in a 1-by-1 hole.
Wow. It was between me and
I
you,
thought it was
Val. I
good
assume you took some damage in another or something.
I think so. Oh, a pig got me.
A pig man?
And they had just ridiculous reach. But Hoglin.
Then I helped it get you again.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was about to die. Apparently the Hoglin pushes you forward to him if you're shielding. So he almost sent me off the platform and into
Oh yeah,
him.
the Hoglins are they're brutal, man. They are no joke.
Gardex of brutes, that's something else.
Yeah, well, the piglet brutes too.
Brutes are easy.
It was the spicy meatball.
I can deal with brutes easily.
You know, in 2040, when I'm on Fell's team for the first time and we're going to the Bastion, I'm excited to see how it's done up close. And then Fell probably lags out and falls into lava. And I'm like, well.
Alright, the lava one was because I got greedy and got sniped off.
No.
Hate to see it.
You would never.
This weekend was the first UHC, Turtles UHC, that I went to the Nether and then died in the overworld.
And,
Every other time it was a
not
dragon.
true. False. UHC
No,
season
the one
50.
I took him
you
back.
went to the Nether and died in the overworld.
Go to the Nether?
Yeah, remember that's when the border strike and I had all of our team log off and saved UHC.
Oh yeah. I mean, that season was so like weird. I blocked it from my memory.
I took him back from the Nether once. I dragged him and took him back the other time as well.
So we're saying Jloose is full of shit. That's what we're saying.
Oh, Gardex. Want to fight?
Yeah, well, want to fight ultra hardcore? Want to throw down? Why did I make a helmet?
Down, throw down. All you plebs took damage.
That is another
Ampleb.
Ampleb. Ampleb took damage. Crazy moment that UHC3 is that right when Kurt and Paz were fighting, Beef came out of Paz's portal and was just down the staircase and saw the whole thing. And like creeped up the staircase and tried to put lava on Kurt, but he accidentally clicked on a furnace. That was a good one.
Surprise lava buckets rarely pay out.
Yeah.
There was the one with Comp did the other time when I was in his team.
Bright Eyes
No,
is
not
very
Comp.
good at using the lava bucket, but he usually also dies. But he gets the person he was after, that's for sure. I mean, Cheese and Jloose killed each other recently on the same team.
True.
So
Did do that.
This is a stat that it's not full of shit. That was the only time I've killed a teammate or been killed by my teammate, and both happened.
at the same time. There you go. We have had someone kill two teammates before. I think I've killed a teammate at least once, maybe twice. I'm trying to remember. I definitely shot him
I haven't.
once. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. What shit luck?
No.
Ah,
He only got 4 diamonds.
damn it.
Water right now.
No, there were 2 skeletons on either side of me right when I went down to this cave, and I couldn't do much about it. That's all I gotta say.
There was a 3x3 fight. I don't remember who we were fighting, but it was me, KB, and Angelic, and immediately KB murders Angelic, so it's now 2-on-3.
Yeah, I shot Angelic in the UHC where Jloose found us when he and Cone were in Soccer's chat.
The Reddit guy.
Hey, STSU's triple overtime or whatever it was.
Oh boy.
How emo do you think Soccer is going to be if they don't win the WNIT, Jloose? Oh, come on!
You just said words.
I was checking tab! I was checking tab! Why?
I could borrow some of my extra hearts, Curtis.
Fucking skeletons. Why does it have to be skeletons, man? Why?
I don't think he'll be as emo as, like, a football team losing the playoffs.
Yeah.
He cares about his college's women's team a lot more than, like, I do.
I mean, it's cool. Soccer does. I think that's great. I'm worried it'll be like, dude, y'all had a great. If you make it to like the semifinals of WNT, I think you can officially say, like, all right, I guess I can accept this. I mean, that's how the NIT go, right? At first, you're like, this sucks. If you start winning a few games, you're like, actually, never mind. This is good. I've always rated this. Basically, Cheese, what we're saying is for teams that don't make the college basketball tournament, they have a secondary tournament for all the sad teams that didn't make it. There you go.
Many teams that go there are still sad, and it shows.
Yes. It's called the NIT, which doesn't actually, but basically stands for the Not Invited Tournament. Hell no! Oh yeah!
Bye bye.
Oh! Why so many skeletons? Why so many skeletons?
That was having a moment.
Why?
Please.
Please, not skeletons. Anybody but skeletons, please. Okay, a creeper. I got my one. See? All good.
Find a cave.
And an Enderman. There's an Enderman.
Get out of my cave, Cheese.
You're still here?
Get out.
This is why I ran 300 blocks away. I saw you guys.
Also, I'm surprised he wasn't yelling at me sooner.
Motherfucker's still here?
I had to make sure my toggle was off. My
Okay, come on.
shit was toggled before I called out.
Where is it?
What was toggled?
Thankfully, that last skeleton only did absorption damage.
My sneak.
Right here.
Oh yeah, the comp check paid out last time.
Oh.
Only for one though. I'm still pretty sure he's cheating.
Comp's cheating?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, that's what Goo thought it was, for sure. He was like, "Get away from me, Satan!"
That's good. What if he know about Minecraft?
Oh, is that where you went?
I'll show you.
I can see what things are under lava. Is it Satan? It was very funny how obvious he was, like, stacking his own team to try and win. He was like, Nebris! Soccer! Just
Sure, he
random,
won't do that to
just, you know,
someday.
just, yeah, just some guys I'm interested in playing with.
I still love the idea of people showing up to Saga stream expecting the UHC Pro for Turtles UHC.
Yeah, these people need to realize that Minecraft is bad. And I mean, Soccer's 3-peat was just because Chad gave him enchanted netherite armor for no reason at all.
Yeah.
That was certainly a UHC.
Was
It was a UHC.
I'm glad I was watching and not like caring about who won. 'Cause that's the kind of UHC where Jloose just like kills everyone IRL afterwards.
But you're not competitive. You don't get upset at UHCs. You're not.
I don't. I'm the chillest guy you know, Curtis.
Yeah, no, there's no anger at all.
I found diamonds, but I don't have an iron pick.
Get owned.
And the border's closed.
That's
Better
tough.
hurry up.
Gardex, it's true. I'm a very chill, calm, sensible person.
Yep.
During UHC.
It's like when I saw, oh hey, Valpo's like double overtime against Loyola. I mean, that's Jloose, and you just replied like, "Fuck Loyola and all their fans." I was like, okay.
Sounds like
I'm like, all right, I guess that's how it's going.
oh, that's not me. I'm chill.
Like, alrighty then.
Smooth jazz all the time.
Yes.
Oh, which way was the diamonds? This way.
Other way. Fun.
Don't mind if I dooby-dooby-doo.
I do mine. Stop it.
Wow.
Do-wah.
Yeah, this is 4. I'm gonna scream.
Oh, it's not screaming. So. Okay, there it is. I guess it was 4. Guess it was 4. Jloose, how high did you decide it's acceptable to staircase up to before you do the staircase back down?
Cheat in these Gardex.
What?
Also like 20. 20 or 20.
Wouldn't you like to know, Mr. Weatherboy?
What? I'm not Weatherman, that's what else.
I see Gardex being a weatherman.
High of 4 to 5 today. Hey. How are you? Ready,
X is up.
kids?
X has a voice for weather.
A voice for weather.
What that means?
Hopefully a face for
Well,
weather too.
That's radio.
Gotta stand in front of the green screen. I mean, listen, Letterman started doing the weather news.
Is that your aspiration?
Be
A weatherman so you can become a letterman?
a Letterman. I mean, you know, everyone's like, be a talk show host, but everybody can just make a podcast, right? It's kind of like,
Welcome to episode 180 of the Minecraft Podcast. I'm your host, Gardex.
well, at some point, they're going to stop the podcast. I don't know when.
And let's be real, it stopped being entertaining right away. Quite a while
Right
ago.
away. I think you said right away.
No, not right away.
It's all right. It's fine. I don't hate it. It's good whenever they're not talking about
first,
soccer's personal life. They do need guests though.
Which is every
Rare
episode.
guests.
That's what I was going to say. Like the first 6 months was good because they had like a guest almost every episode, and it was you hear from Seth a little, you hear from Cohen a little, you hear from Justin a little.
Yeah.
And now it's just like Sevis and Goo talking about Disney and COVID and soccer.
Yeah. So I'm just going.
I'm not even listening to the bonus episode. I can only imagine.
Oh yeah. I'm just like, you know, I mean, I'm like, this is so much like in depth about Disney. Like, I love Disneyland stuff. I'm like, jeez.
Okay.
Jeez. Why is it a thing that, like, not say this rudely or anything, I'm just curious that, like, gay guys love Disneyland. Like, this is a thing. I'm not sure how this people think. I mean, it's cool. I mean, the Disneyland is very cool. So, I kind of get it. They just seem like
I think it's overrated.
the biggest Disney people.
You know, Curtis?
Have you been to Disney, Phil? I'm not trying to, like, hate or anything. Because
I have.
It's fun.
I've been to both. World and Land.
I definitely
it's
think
overrated.
Sevenus and Goo give Disneyland a bad rap. They're all just like, shit. No, it's not. It's not. They're wrong.
It's too much waiting. I don't care for it.
This is
Yeah,
a dumb
you-
question. Which one's which?
Plus, it's too expensive. It's overpriced. It's overrated.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a
Disney
person...
World is in Florida, right?
Yes,
I don't
Disneyland's
know.
California.
Yes.
If you're a person that just, like, your thing is you just love, like, mega roller coasters, they're much better places than Disney for, like, just mega roller coasters. It's about the full experience.
Plus, I feel like adults kind of ruined it.
Adults ruined it. People like Sevenus.
Well, there's a whole like
ruined this.
biker gang kind of the pin thing.
The biker gang pin people.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, so there's some people. There's pins out Disney cheese.
Yeah,
that
I
you
have some
get.
pins. Yeah.
Yeah. People take those religious.
This is the thing. This is the thing at the Olympics too. People go
Yeah.
pins at the
They
Olympics.
show up like every time there's something specific, and they're having stories of them going up to children who have like special pins saying like, "Trade me that. Those are the rules. If I want to trade, you have to trade with me." And just being
Wow.
harassing.
What the fuck?
Sounds great.
Yeah. You know, listen, being an adult fan of kids thing, you have to remember that this is for the kids. Like, it's like in the Lego movie, where the villain of the Lego movie is like a lot of like adult Lego fans, basically.
Take for the kids, Curtis.
Which was pretty bold of Lego to be like, yeah, we're coming after you, adult Lego fans. Kids just want to play with Lego. Will Ferrell wouldn't let him.
How dare he? Those are collectibles.
Must not be played with.
I mean, if the kid understood the price of Legos.
That fella's like, now listen, Lego! Get your fucking hands.
I don't care for Legos. Like, whatever. Give me off-brand. I don't care.
No,
3D print the Legos if you have
off-brand
to.
stuff is just like so bad. Well, it's not so bad, but it's not the same. It's not the same. It's worse.
I don't understand kids. Why are you buying?
Yeah.
Why are you buying a kit
Full
like a
stop.
Millennium Falcon kit if Legos are supposed to be like interchangeable? Can you just make the like Millennium Falcon without the kit?
So you mean just buy the kid just a dump truck of Legos and say use your imagination?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can
That's
do that.
what I used to do
You can definitely do
with
that.
my
though.
friend.
Like,
Just had boxes of Legos, and we would just sit and make shit.
yeah,
You make the Millennium
Legos
Falcon.
are meant to
the
be
Millennium
used.
Falcon. No, Cheese doesn't watch movies.
Hey, you darn X.
This is just my
Pretty good.
long-running Cheese meme
Got 'em.
that she doesn't know anything about.
I mean, it's pretty accurate.
If I
It's
see you
correct.
cheese, you're dead.
I mean,
It's Gardex, it's okay.
Hey, all three of you knew each other.
Well, I ran away from Phil.
it's not me.
So-
I
As you should.
guarantee it's not me.
It's Gardex, I'm right above you. Just look up.
Me? Oh, hi!
Yes, you!
Listen, I'm just gonna go back the other direction, okay? Don't worry about it. I think it's fine. It's fine. Don't.
Apparently, I should have just gone after him. Had no idea.
It's like last UHC. Why are you shooting at me? It's ultra hardcore. I'm trying to kill you. You were like so just straight up above me when I was digging up a staircase at an angle.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think the main reason I liked Bionicle more than just the basic Lego is the basic Lego is just like way too destructible. Like Bionicles, you could like chuck it across the room, you know.
Plus, Lego, boring. Bionicle.
But I mean, it had a whole story. There were books, there were comics, there were web serials.
The only movie I watched was the Mask one.
The Mask of Light.
Yeah.
That's what most people watch. That is not the best one. That's probably the second best one. The best one's
Yeah, well, you know what? Well, that's what was on Cartoon Network.
I was thinking.
Cartoon Network had some real bangers.
Gardex gatekeeping your enjoyment now.
Yeah, no. For some reason, I watched. We were a Disney XD, Disney Channel household. Didn't really watch too much Cartoon Network.
Wow. You were the one who gave Disney XD all the reviews, huh?
There was good stuff. I mean, I remember it when it was Disney Channel, and then the afternoon it was JetX because it was badass.
JetX was good. JetX was good, but then they ruined it with XT.
Yeah. I mean, I was a big Power Rangers fan. Love some Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
Jeez, that's the Power
I love the
Rangers.
I love
Gonna say, "Choose new
the one where all the Reds ganged up.
all the Reds.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Reds.
it's just like a thing where like all the Red Rangers from all the shows, like
Yeah. They fought a dragon.
yeah. Big fan of Power Rangers. Oh,
What a dragon!
is anyone else? I bet
They did the first dragon you see.
the first Dragon UHC was like Power Rangers. Historical moment. No, Fel might be aware of this. Fel, do you know of Puka?
Which one's Puka?
It was Puka. I don't know how else to.
Oh, the little girl with
Yeah,
the
The little
pictures.
girl with the
Little poofs.
chasing after Ninja?
Yeah, chasing
Ninja?
after Ninja Boy. I feel, yeah, Cheese would love it. Puka's like, it's like,
Yeah, we talked about this before.
okay, yeah, I really
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, big fan.
That's why Cheese knows it.
Oh, well, there you go. Yin Yang Yo, that was a show. Oh man, where did I end up?
Listen, if it's a cartoon, I can probably name it. I love
There
cartoons.
was the one. What was it? It was like Jake, the guy, like transformed into a dragon.
Jake from State.
Jake,
No.
Jake the American Dragon.
Yeah, Jake the American Dragon. Yeah.
Oh,
And for some reason,
yeah.
the episode,
I watched that.
the episode where he finds out his crush is the evil huntress, like, was always on. Like, always. It was always that episode. Where they go on a ski trip and he finds out the truth.
I mean, that one's the ending to that hurts a bit.
Well, what happens at the end of that show?
He gets the crystal skulls, the ones that Grant wishes,
Sure.
and he wishes for her to never have joined the evil organization that she was adopted by a good family,
And then she just, like, forgets
and that
him.
causes her.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Damn.
so she forgets everything about him.
But does it have an ending like 50 First Dates where he just like starts like chatting her up at like a coffee shop or something?
I mean, probably that's what they did. That's what they did with the Tetra with Teen Titans. That one also hurt.
The feeling that the shows are hurting Fel a lot more than they should.
I do. I don't like memory
She's
problems
crushed
like
by
that.
Jake the American Dragon.
I just don't like memory manipulation.
Yeah, a lot of people are still mad about that was the fate of the companion in Doctor Who, and people are still mad about this. That was in like 2008. R.I.P. Donna's memory.
Like it feels like you're killing them off without killing them off, and it feels horrible.
Yeah, that's basically what happened to Donna. It's like she got all this great character growth, and it was like, nope. Back to no character growth. Sorry, this is spoilers for 2008.
I believe you spoiled American Dragon Jake Long.
What other good cartoons were there?
The Proud Family?
I don't like the Proud Family.
Hey, Molly.
So when you said that, you're like,
I'll talk about this
I don't vibe with the Proud
I hate
Family.
I hate them because all our friends were fucking bad bitches.
All their friends were
All of them.
fucking.
I don't know. I just
Like, they
I
would've
just thought
banned-
their
they
dad
would've
was-
banned-
I just thought their dad was funny, and I always liked the character that you never
Dad was
saw
hilarious.
dead. He was always
The-
so tall.
the-
He was out of frame.
I thought
His name was like the Wiz.
no, I hated all friends. I hated all her friends
All her
because they were always abandoned her at the first sight of problem. Especially the short one. I hated
The
her.
short one. One time, my brother mentioned like watching that show to a friend of his who was black. He's like, "That show was for black kids." Why don't you watch it? My brother's like, "It was a good show." What do you mean?
Yeah, it was a good show. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's like, what do you mean? It was like,
I'm maxing out. I watched it. I'll talk shit about it though,
That's actually-
but I watched it. The dad was hilarious though.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
Like there's an episode where the twins, the babies,
Yes.
she wishes them that they grow older, so they do. Why? I don't know.
Of course.
And,
That
and all her friends abandon her for the twins.
What the fuck?
The twins are just like so cool. They're just like the coolest.
Yeah, basically.
Greatest is.
I mean, the best cartoon of all shows all time is Phineas and Ferb. I mean, it's pretty
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
clear.
What can I talk shit about? No, not really.
Yeah, no, you can't.
Murphy's Law, though. Eh.
I mean, it just had the perfect structure.
Murphy's,
I mean,
Murphy's Law.
perfect characters.
Murphy's Law was a failure. Like, it felt like they wanted to do standalone, they realized they couldn't, so they were right back to Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, was that another show
Really?
they did called Murphy's Law?
Yeah, and it was based on the same universe as Phineas and Ferb. So basically, after the 5th episode, they said, and here's Doofenshmirtz, and now here's Phineas and Ferb. And they're all acting the same. This is basically Phineas and Ferb without talking about Phineas and Ferb.
I mean, Doofenshmirtz is one of the great characters of modern times.
Yeah.
I did see posts recently like,
Yes.
for all his tragic backstories about like everyone in his life who wronged them, not a single one of them was about his ex-wife.
No!
Oh yeah,
That's why they just found out of love.
yeah, no, yeah, he had no problems with his ex-wife.
My favorite one is the Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. After hours.
Yeah, my favorite was Perry shows up and he's sick. Schwartz is sick. So he's like, listen, I have my rehearsal tape I did last night, alright? Puts in his warm-up, he's just going, Topeka, Kansas, Topeka, Kansas, Topeka, Kansas, like vocal warm-up exercises.
Imaginary Friends. Some from Imaginary Friends ruined it for me because one day Blue gets bored, so he's just watching the news. And he turns on the weather channels and they said, it is hot in Topeka.
Yeah. Yes, I've seen that clip too. I don't know why Topeka got so much love, but I stopped.
It was Google.
Once, and no one was there. It was like it was the zombie apocalypse. It was very weird.
They changed Topeka to Google for a year, I think.
What?
What?
They changed.
Well, there was a
Topeka?
whole thing like, yeah, the name.
Okay. Anyway.
Listen, I don't remember what for. I think it was for a contest for Google to choose them for something. Here, let me find a good place to check.
Just did something really stupid.
I mean, another great show, The Regular Show. Where every episode
Yes.
just starts out normal, and then you're fighting like an archdemon from like the 7th pit of hell, and then it's back to normal. Or the evil milk dimension, the milk challenge.
Or the man's milk.
What are you talking about?
I don't know what you said, but it reminded me of the stupid milk video. Or the man's milk.
Like Pops, who's like an elderly grandpa, wants to do like the chug a milk cart challenge, and he doesn't complete it and gets transported to this like alternate dimension where he's like fattened up being served milk for this like evil alien. It's wild. It's just a regular episode.
Like a wild time.
So apparently it started because of at the beginning when Google Fiber was being rolled out, and it was deciding which city to choose.
Well, I know
so
they
Topeka changed their name to Google.
They chose Kansas City, Kansas.
Yeah,
this I remember.
But Topeka changed the name to Google to be chosen, and they didn't get chosen.
They did not. They chose Kansas
Also, regular
City.
show. Regular show.
Yes.
Rigby, great character. Love Rigby. Mordecai, what a creep.
What a creep!
What a creep. He sniffs her jacket when she's not there. What a creep.
the red bird. His girlfriend.
Yeah.
I don't think you're supposed to think anybody in that show, except for Pops, is like a and stand-up person.
Well, Mordecai was a pretty stagnant person. He went to high school. He went back to high school for her. That was adorable.
I'll have to link when this is over.
If you should base your relationship off anybody, it should be off Rigby.
My brother's a regular show poster in his room. That's all of them in suits, awkwardly like touching each other, like hands on each other's like knees or shoulders, just like expressions. It's very good. It's very funny. An awkward family photo.
Also, what a weird turn that show took.
I mean, that was like the whole thing was weird turns, though.
Weird. Like, beyond normal.
Yeah, that's
Like, it turned into episodic instead of random.
talked about Peacemaker last time. I've watched the first episode of Halo and Moon Knight. Moon Knight just came out today. In it, Oscar Isaac plays a man who never grew out of his Egypt phase as a kid.
What?
I mean, I'm half
Explain.
joking, but half not joking.
What is an Egypt phase?
Did you not have a phase when you were a kid where you just thought ancient Egypt was just like the shit? The coolest shit you ever
No,
seen?
I had a
No.
No,
I had a phase where I thought I was a shark.
You thought you were a shark?
Yeah. I did not stutter.
Excellent.
I did not stutter. No one else under it. Jloose, come on, did you have an Egypt phase?
What I've had an Egypt phase?
Because Egypt's cool. It's Egypt, man. You got the gods and pyramids and scrolls and tombs, Valley of the Kings and mummies and...
I'll say this. I think Arcus recently had his Egypt phase.
He just had it. Well, in Moon
Like-
Knight,
Well, back to more interesting thing.
Oscar
like
Isaac
2
has
years
always
ago.
had
No.
his Egypt phase.
But back to the more interesting conversation.
Is your shark?
So I would eat. Yes, I would eat raw meat.
Oh.
You know what? You know who I blame? I blame Shark Girl and Lava Girl.
Shark Boy and Lava
Oh my
Girl?
God.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
What, did you
Yeah.
just want to date Lava Girl?
I would blame them. Nah, I thought the shark was cool.
Wanted
I
to
was
be
young. I
shark.
didn't care about dating back then. Though I will say,
Oh yeah.
my childhood crush, Starfire.
From, like,
Ooh.
Spider-Man and his
No,
Imaginary...
Teen Titans.
Oh, Teen Titans, sorry.
No, Teen Titans.
There's also a female who has, like, star powers. It's like the old like the 70s Spider-Man cartoon or something.
Nah, Starfire was adorable. And I would date her.
Jeez, did you have a phase where you thought you were a shark?
No, I can't say I did.
Okay, well,
Man, you were
I
messing up.
said Egypt. Fel said shark, so you and Jloose need to divulge
I
child
had no
phase.
phases.
I
I'm
had
a
no
normal person,
phases.
I have always been.
Lies.
I'm gonna cut
Honestly, I'm
out
trying to think of anything. Like,
Only in my Minecraft
Come
and
on,
college
you
basketball
probably had,
phase,
you
I'm
probably
in
had
year
a
11.
High School Musical thing.
Do you have a sim
Loved
face?
High School Musical.
Every girl has a sim face.
A what phase?
what do you mean? Like, just play The Sims?
Sims.
Of the
Because I
Sims.
played The Sims.
See? Every girl.
Every girl has
I mean-
a Sims phase.
Every girl has played The Sims.
It's true. It's a requirement.
Every girl.
They can't get into puberty without it.
Yeah, play The Sims.
I'm pretty sure I played this well after puberty.
Yeah, it's well known. Like 6th grade, every girl
What I
goes
can't
to
s-
those classes, and they all make them sit down and play The Sims. And then
What I
Well,
can't
this
say
must be
anymore
what's
is-
wrong with me.
I'm not here to have the Sims and the Sims talk with you.
The Sims talk.
Sim and Simonese.
Simmies.
I feel like the closest thing I would have is like a Hannah Montana face, kind of.
That makes sense.
I saw an interesting
Like
thing about that.
my best friend and my little sister and I would like basically role play as Hannah Montana characters.
That's excellent. So
Who was Mighty? Who was Hannah?
I think it kind of like
you had to
depended.
rotate. You had to
It
rotate.
almost never was my sister, believe it or not. we were not the nicest to my sister all the time.
That's understandable.
That's
So-
understandable.
Interesting thing about that. I that was put on Twitter. It makes sense about Hannah Montana and Miley Cyrus, like the two personalities. When you consider that her godmother is Dolly Parton, who's known for not dressing or acting at all like she shows in real life. Like she wears a wig, she wears different clothes when she's performing. To the point where you can't tell it's her and when you meet her in real life.
The only singer who can have her own amusement park, and everyone think it's an ego trip, we're all like, awesome.
This woman her own part.
We're all like, absolutely.
I also liked mermaids for a while.
You're like, what?
Mermaids were like
Oh,
the
so you're-
closest thing.
There you go. You had a
You
mermaid
watched
phase. You loved Ariel.
Mermaids were like the closest thing that I was to not Ariel, like
H2O?
fantasy mermaids. Yeah, H2O. And like the stupid mockumentary about mermaids. I think that's what really did it. I was like, mermaids are fucking real.
What's the mockumentary about mermaids?
Oh my god, you've never seen it?
I don't
You
know
need
what
to see
you're
it.
talking about. What is this like? Is this like an
It was
early
on
YouTube,
the
like early
History Channel.
YouTube viral thing?
No. This was
Ancient aliens?
well, I guess. Yeah, it was basically kind of like that, but mermaids. But mermaids were basically the closest thing that I came to like believing in any sort of fantasy.
Yeah, mermaids.
I just wanted them to be real bad.
Real.
Which is weird, because, like, I'm very much the kid that I never believed in, like, Santa, or fairies, or magic, or literally anything like that.
But fucking mermaids.
Mermaids, though!
Let's
Yeah, if you
go.
don't believe in Santa, who comes after you?
I know. You'd be very disappointed. I don't know, like, to me, I was amazed to find out anyone believed it. I was like, wait, you think that shit's real?
Not when you're like 2nd grade, I mean.
No, I mean, like, I definitely understand kids believing it, but at the time I was like, what the fuck? There's no way anyone believes this is real.
Tim Allen is coming.
And, like, this wasn't, like, my parents didn't, like, try or anything. That's just, no.
No attempts.
Because, like, my sister believed, apparently, which I didn't even realize until well afterwards.
Come on, okay, Jloose, it's time. What'd you do as a kid?
Literally, there's nothing.
Nothing? Sat in a room.
I'm a normal person. I was never a shark. I was never Miley
No.
Cyrus.
That's not
You
wrong.
were never Miley Cyrus.
Come on,
I didn't
Jloose.
want to go to Cairo or look at the King Tut.
Come on!
There's nothing.
No. This can't be.
I think all of you are weird.
Embarrassed.
Can't be
You're
I mean,
weird.
that's fair.
Everyone.
I wish
I
there
like
was
even
something
Kurt
else.
wanted to be like a pilot or like play for the White Sox. Like, come on, Jloose, you gotta be.
I knew I wasn't athletic. Rex is pissed right now at me.
Jloose is so, like, what did you like? Did you like Transformers? Like, or like, come on, like, what was you? Be something.
My one of my cousins had a dog face, where she kept acting like a dog.
A dog face. Good. Yeah, I mean.
I'd say it was pretty
Okay,
weird.
So
Miss
here's
Karen-
a weird. I did like first and second grade.
It's coming from a shark.
There was some program that was like on our computers at school called RSI Wins, and it was like one of like the only things that were like on the computers. So of course, you know, just like what is this? And basically all it was you could simulate like weather systems, like low and high pressures, and just like.
I'm telling you, he's a meteorologist.
I'm a meteorologist. No, but for some reason, me and this girl who we basically never talk except for doing this. Like, I'd leave like a note
You're a weatherman?
in like her cubby or something. It would be like, okay, at
The
recess
weather
you
girl,
gotta
you
go
do
out
it?
and do like the weather stuff. You gotta go do like the weather thing. And we just go out and do the weather thing. And why was it this person? I honestly don't remember. Like, I don't know we did anything except for just the weather thing. It was just like acknowledged for like
Adorable.
the weather thing.
You invited
We'd
her
like
to the
run
tour.
around and do weather stuff. I don't know. There you go. That's one thing I remember. And I'm like, why did I do that? I don't remember how that happened.
I had a friend who we sat next to each other during I think biology, and we would just goof off and do random things. One of the things was like I would call her a bastard, and she'd say, "I'm not a bastard. I have two dads," because bastard means you don't have a dad. And I'm pretty sure she didn't have two dads. She just said it because it was funny. And one time it was like draw ecosystem, and so we drew like plant gets sun, animal eat, herbivore eats it, predator eats that animal. And for some reason, we goofed off, and she drew the deer like as pregnant, and gave it like a monocle and a suit tie. So we just called him Professor Deer. And that just became a running joke throughout the whole year. And that it was a guy as well. It was just a pregnant guy deer.
Yeah, you're a kid. You're like, this is fucking hilarious. This is like comedy.
It was high school.
I mean,
This was like-
the point still stands,
Fellas.
fellas. Listen, in 8th grade, our English teacher it was like, have you heard of like wiki spaces? It's basically just like a thing where people could supposed to post about books we were reading. And I just turned it into a role-playing game with the
Oh my God.
that were in it. Yeah, it was a full-on every week. The characters got transported to a different world based on like a fictional book to keep the teacher happy. It was
God.
It was a whole thing, a whole storyline.
That sounds really
whole
cool.
plot. It was great. It was good.
DM
fun.
guard.
What? I have all this.
You're the dungeon master.
It worked more like those old like forum role playing games would work, where someone would just like do a forum post and you just kind of have to like respond to it. And there's kind of a general agreement not to like go crazy.
Nah, too late.
Yeah, no, that was
Too
so
late
fun.
with the fantasy.
I have all that saved somewhere.
Oh my god.
So what you're telling me was that you were a fan fiction writer.
Fan fiction writer.
Fanfic.net.
Fanfic.net.
Flashcards.
No,
Then maybe I'll use it.
Not really. I was more of updating the Bionicle wiki kind of man.
As expected.
The Biosector 01, which is still around.
I'm hoping I imagine you just taking it super seriously.
Oh, I mean, it was very serious. Like the fight over whether vacuum should have its own page or whether it was a sub power of air. That cost many a life.
No, it's not I wouldn't consider it like a subsection of air because it's it is the absence of air.
Well, the problem is that one of the Borak call had the power of vacuum. You see. All the other Borak call powers were distinct elements, but one of them's power was vacuum, which was just a subset of air.
What are their elements then? Then yeah, air.
Yeah. All the other powers are like magnetism, which is an element, obviously, and lightning and gravity.
And there came this fucking guy.
This fucking guy with vacuum.
With that guy.
Ruining everything.
I like to think the authors weren't even paying attention and said, well, we've caused a shitstorm.
Yeah.
Let them figure it out.
Yeah, like, people would have, like... there would be votes on whether, like, merge or to delete or create articles. Whole thing.
I know this gets thrown away as a joke, but maybe you should have touched more grass.
So I listen. I played soccer for a bit.
Played with soccer.
So, you know. I had friends. I had all my friends that were role-playing with me.
That's not what somebody with friends would say. I had friends.
Yeah, they were the people in the role play.
I
wouldn't know. That was a different
totally
school.
Real.
No, they
Friends, I promise.
people were real. Let's see what she's got.
Gardex is such an enigma.
And why? What? Yeah, Gardex such an enigma is the man who claims he did absolutely nothing as a child. Just sat in a padded room.
What else did I do as a kid?
I had a childhood.
Did something weird.
Then I turned 11, and then the Hogwarts Express didn't pick me up, so my childhood ended.
Oh, did y'all ever do
Harry Potter? Were you a Harry Potter?
I'm still a Harry Potter.
Still a Harry Potter. There you go.
It's not
See,
really
you were in your Harry Potter phase. You still in this Harry Potter phase.
We're in year 22 of my Harry Potter phase.
Year 22. You started when you were born.
29, Gardex.
Oh. Never mind.
Really?
Let's see. He even remembers. First Harry Potter. I don't know, like, I actually haven't read most of Harry Potter. What happened? My when I was a kid,
You're
my
disgusting.
dad actually read those like aloud. That was like a thing he did. So I have sort of read all of Harry Potter books.
I read it until Half-Blood, the one right before Half-Blood Prince.
The Order of Phoenix. When it got
It's
real big.
understandable. That one is a slog.
One more. I guess Order of
Goblet of
Azkaban was the
Fire.
last one then. Goblet of Fire was after? It was in Azkaban?
Goblet of Fire is 4, Order of Phoenix is 5, Half-Blood Prince is 6. Figure it out.
Azkaban was
I hate all of this.
I hate all that.
If you sat down and read the Harry Potter books, you'll probably quit during the 5th one.
I quit. I mean, this was when they were still coming out, so I don't know.
Like over the years, I tried to do rereads of the whole series, and I quit multiple times during the 5th one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm never the biggest magic or fantasy fan, so I didn't get super into it. But I watched the movies and I thought they were good. I think it's good. It's just I'm not a huge fan, and now it's kind of weird with J.K. Rowling. So
But I prefers realism.
I hated the magic system.
Flies.
yeah, the TARDIS. Yeah.
The magic system was boring. Like, it was just like, remember this spell. That's it. Now just use that exact same spell.
And in the movies, you don't even have to say the spell anymore.
Let me tell you about the movies. The movies suck because there was no Sorting Hat song.
0 out of 10.
That's the
Sorting Hat
reason.
song. The best part of
I've listened to some.
Oh, go ahead.
I listened to some fans singing of it, and it's really good. I wish it was actually in the movie.
The best part of all the movies at the end of, I think, Order of Phoenix, where the Minister of Magic finally sees Voldemort for like a half second before he teleports away, he just goes,
"Uh-oh.
He's back!" It's like, no shit! We've been trying, yeah, what do you think everybody's been trying to tell you this whole year? Of course he's back! Anyway.
I thought y'all were joshing.
Josh RPG.
You all were joshing.
I read the Divergent series before it was popular, and it was stupid when I read it. So I don't know how we got a movie.
I only started reading it in middle school because the girl I had a crush on was reading it, so I was like,
Typical.
What?
guess I need to know.
I never read Divergent. I think it's
that's why
the last movie with Campbell.
That's why I tried very hard in orchestra credits.
Because
the girl I liked
was
an orchestra.
There you go.
Yeah.
The girl I had a crush on in middle school was like the theater superstar. But anyway.
But I wasn't going to join theater. Gardex had
I did do tech crew for a year, and then I was just kind of like, eh. But then
this
I showed back up.
You're not worth this.
In 7th and 8th grade, they did. I couldn't do. See, I was actually kind of interested in it, but I couldn't do the singing part like at all. But there were in 7th and 8th grade, in addition to the musical, there was like a plays for only 7th and 8th graders, which I did. I did the plays, and I got like minor-ish roles mainly because I was just ass at auditioning.
I did orchestra for 3.5 years, and I quit in high school because the teacher was a fucking asshole.
That's fair.
He was the type that could never be wrong, no matter what you said.
Oh, the music teacher at my middle school was great.
Did anybody go to the Desert Temple?
Nope.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
There were multiple desert temples.
Or the one right next to 00. Jeez.
I did
Yeah.
I did Lego robotics for a year. That was a
pass off for that.
That's the thing. It was an after school situation.
I had a before school one. Period 0.
Early in the morning? Nah.
Yeah, it was for computer science. They were saying how many people actually wanted it for next year.
I did that for a year, middle school.
I did computer science and then computer simulations.
So at the school I went to, there was this thing called immersion, okay? And twice a year, you just take a week off from your normal
They ruin your
classes
immersion, Gordon.
and just do this one thing. Just for a week. Just focus in on this one thing. And one of the times I did it, it was like pulling off a musical in a week, which we did.
Oh.
And I was just like a minor background person, but I had a job where one of the main people was doing like her solo thing on stage. I had to peek out from behind one of the sets and throw like a little bouncy ball and like hit her in the back. Okay. And terrible accuracy, man, or something. So every time I did rehearsals, like didn't get anywhere close. But on the show day, I fucking nailed her. All right, did it.
In the face.
Not her
Out, in
face. She was
fact.
facing away from me, so I couldn't have smacked her in the face. But got her. That's the day of the show. So there you go. That's the thing. I was inexplicably cast as the lead in like second grade in the musical we did. I was Tacky the Penguin. How this happened,
But
I don't
say,
know.
I hope it wasn't Annie.
I don't know. Like the teacher came over and was like, "You're it." I'm like, all right, I guess.
I'm it.
Did she go?
I'm it,
Did she
I
call you
guess.
your full name? Gardaxian, you're
Yeah,
it.
she said Gardaxian of the Galaxy, you're in. Then we did in like third, fourth grade. There was It was called Geology Rocks. It was all about like
I mean,
Boo.
yes.
geology, and I was either Sherlock Holmes or Watson. I can't remember which one.
I should have been called Sherlock.
I was one of them. So yeah.
I did a Mexican dance, and I think that was the only one thing I was a part of. That was a performance.
Mexican dance.
Yeah, I think it's called like abuelitos, where you dress up as like old men and do a specific dance. Hi, who?
Phil has jumped
It's
loose.
cheese.
Interesting.
Cheese. No, it's foul. It's
Oh?
foul. I thought it was cheese. For
Yeah.
It's not. It's foul.
Try to catch me.
Yeah. Well, you might as well just put me out of my pain.
And what are you gonna do? I'm a jumpy man.
Don't be mad.
You hear that? Come on, man. Oh, good.
Hold on, killing Gardex.
No, you two should have fun. Go.
Before you Gardex, run!
Dude, I can't with the jumps. I had no chance. No chance. I didn't find any diamonds. Zero. 0 diamonds were found by me.
Oh.
So
That's so
I
sad.
knew I wasn't gonna win. 0 string was found by me as well. So not
I
ideal.
appreciate you for the gold.
Not ideal. I'd found plenty of
How about the
gold.
journey?
Great. Could use that in the throwback UHC.
Have any diamonds? Oh, you didn't have any diamonds.
No, not one.
That's what you just said.
Not one. Demon Day.
Not a one.
Not a one.
Well, I know cheese is invisible, so nobody's invisible.
That's not visible. I had speed.
Really?
Not very helpful. Honestly, might
No,
be
no, with tree chops.
No.
I think the 0-0 is perfect for jump boost.
Yeah, it kind of is. I basically had absolutely no shot to do anything about what you were doing to me. You could just jump all over me.
On it. Oh, on it.
Jump, 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 jump.
I guess I could do that.
Phil.
Never mind. Got it. An Enderman took your spot.
I was spending basically the entire UHC digging staircases up and around, trying to find a cave. I
Oh.
found lots of lava lakes and caves, but no diamond. No
I
mine.
found my diamonds digging around a lava lake.
I have all the diamonds. Hits can you take?
How low can you go? How low can you go?
Hey, don't go that way.
Oh.
Squid.
Squid has been killed, brutalized.
It hit you. It's like oh. I'm not.
A husk.
Oh, my weakness! I forgot she just played with me before with Jloose. She knows my weakness, cutting down the trees.
Oh.
Hey, stop that.
Oh man, I thought of a killer elementary / middle school story to tell. Is now the time?
There's a lot of
Yeah,
killer.
go ahead.
Yeah, we pretended to do American Idol. This was like peak American Idol, but I was just like one of the judges. It was this main kid that's actually like kind of crazy that judges. Maybe I remember
Cut the trees.
is this kid that would come every time and sing "You're Nothing But a Hound Dog" by Elvis every single time. That's really all I remember. We were all like,
I shot you. Why didn't
"Not
I shoot?
Elvis. That's not."
Scared you don't know where he is. Oh God, I do.
Y'all, come on now.
She's just chasing me down my trees. She can't cut down a mountain.
You're right.
Oh no, she's building on my mountain.
How has no one died yet in this fight? What is
Shot so
happening?
many arrows and I haven't hit anyone in so long.
I'm running away.
That was coward.
I mean, I have the lowest health. I get to be coward. Those are the rules. Hey, stop that.
Make me.
So I don't have to make you. She's making you.
I don't know where he is.
Just cut them out. Cut down all the trees. You'll find them eventually.
It's over there in the corner. That wasn't nice.
He's down. Jeez, get him.
Wow.
By you.
I'm a superhero.
Where is Cheese?
I don't know. Just hey,
Oh, thank God.
what are you gonna do?
Just chop down his trees. Come on.
It's not in the trees right now. Ow.
Don't you dare!
You said that after
I'll
I
take that. I will take those apples.
Jloose.
And now I run away.
End this. End this, please.
You ran. Also, it's becoming night, so I have to dig down.
Oh, shut up. You have more how
died.
to
Didn't make it day.
Where he is? Too jumpy for me. Got way more health than me.
It's not. You
Gonna
know. Why, do you not? Do you literally not know where you are? Okay. Why? Why?
He does.
Why?
I fell out of it.
Hold on, give me a minute. I have to reload all my crossbows.
Oh,
How many golden apples did Cheese have?
you come upstairs.
Good shit, 3.
I'm layer 2.
Oh yeah, I didn't let you read that one. Hit it. Started right out of your mouth.
So right.
I only had 2 when I was leaving it, I'm pretty sure.
This is not hitting you.
What is happening?
Superheroes.
This is the derbiest.
Get in there.
See him.
This is how it felt for me.
Creeper's just gonna
Jloose.
kill both of us.
I was just dunked on.
The spider!
Spider! Spider! But it's daytime, Spider! Spider, why?
Daytime?
I have night vision. My bad! Spider! Spider!
I didn't realize it was night already.
Thanks for not making it big.
I asked, no one said anything.
You said, make it day.
I didn't hear you, I'm sorry.
So, he's never doing weekly UHC again.
More apples for Fel.
Oh man. Alright, good night everyone.